they say that the black, it don't crack. You want a little, don't you? They say you'll never go back.
Ashely Brockington has a big personality. She's provocative yet funny, but the confident woman you see wasn't always this way.
All of my early work, it was based around black girlness and self-esteem, because I'm constantly trying to reconcile or understand where and how my self-esteem got damaged.
Ashely says her self-hatred was fueled by lack of diversity in the media.
All of the girls that I thought were pretty looked like Brooke Shields and, Suzanne Summers. There was no one in like pop culture who was telling you, oh, pretty girls can look like you.
And it was reinforced in her community.
They treated me like Black Becky. The white people would say things like this to me: you don't sound black. They would compliment you by being like them, sounding like them, being able to fit in like them. So I didn't know that was an insult until I got to be older and looked back.
Ashely grew up in a suburb outside of New York City with her parents, former Green Bay Packers player John Brockington and former local news anchor Jackie Brockington. After their divorce, John remarried.
I have issues with my father, and so I thought I'd write a play. Daisies are yellow, lilies are white, just like your wife and every girlfriend you ever had since divorcing my mother, my black mother. Why do you hate black women, Dad? That's challenging, and the fact that you have to kind of keep coming up with new material.
Ashely is one of several neo-futurists. They write and perform plays about their lives.
You know what's great about fucking faggots? I didn't know about my asshole before Hunza. I mean, I knew it was there, I just didn't know what it was capable of. Married at 23, widowed at 34. I had 11 great years. We were friends that married. At first, just to be able to keep him kind of like here, because he was Czech. But we ended up staying together and remaining family and lovers eventually.
After losing the love of her life to AIDS, Ashely didn't think she could love again until Ida captured her heart.
Ida's my life partner. You know what I mean? Like my other. She's taught me how to communicate, on different levels, emotional communication. My relationship with Ida, it's a blessing.
Her mom welcomed Ida into the family, but initially was confused by Ashely's sexuality.
There was a moment where she was like, oh, are you okay?
However, Ashely really identifies as queer because
the word queer is flexible enough to encompass my own experience of my own sexuality. And so I have never only slept with women.
Ashely's father, on the other hand, doesn't approve of her sexuality, nor her relationship with Ida.
It's like when I invited him, when he comes to New York, and I was like, oh my God, me and Ida are gonna cook for you. We're gonna make the best meals, because we do a lot of cooking here. And he was just like, oh my God, do not expect me to come over to your home and eat with a bunch of fucking lesbians.
Despite all of this, Ashely still wants a relationship with her dad.
I call him a coward in my play. I really do think he's a coward. I think he's an emotional coward. It's so sad, because he's so charming and funny, and we have a lot in common. And I love him. I love him. Excuse me. I love my dad. I love him more than, he's my dad.
One thing's for sure. Ashely's love for her father will persist. She'll keep doing what she does best, making art with her pain. Ozzy Gooden, New York City, The Ink.